Hello, Steamboat. Yes, we did. Been working on it. It's me, TC, Tony Counts, with our Hello Steamboat morning show live from the historic Chief Theater in downtown Steamboat Springs. A little chilly out this morning, but I think we're up for a nice little beautiful blue skies and 56 to 61 degree day, lows of 38. That's what Google told me this morning, so I'm gonna go with that. Could be wrong, it could shift, it might snow. Wait 5 minutes and the weather could change. Great day yesterday. Episode 3 went off without a hitch. For those of you that missed it, you can always tune into YouTube and take a peek at it. As we always do, we go live here from the book, aka Facebook. Rick and Rock Productions handling all that behind the scenes stuff, and then after the show, load it up to YouTube. So if you got to take a lunch break or you want to listen to us while you're on a jog or something, get on YouTube and check us out. In the news, locally, RMR, the move, denied. Unfortunately, code restrictions, I guess. It's unfortunate. You know, my personal thought, RMR, medicinal, recreational, we voted on it, we allowed it. I think we should treat them like a regular business. I know I passed several liquor stores as I cruise through town, so, you know, I put it right up there with them. So hopefully the codes, the council will sit and discuss, and maybe some code changes will occur, and we won't discriminate against any businesses, because we don't like discrimination at all, do we? No, we don't. Hi, Starbucks. Racial training is starting up in a week, and that's a great reaction by the CEO. Like I said yesterday, it's crazy, 2018, we gotta have racial training. I'll hold a racial training class. We can talk about some stuff if you'd like. Give me a shout. HelloSteamboatShow@gmail.com. Let us know. We take comments and feedback. I did have someone ask me, Tony, how are you doing it? How are you not talking about politics? It's very easy. Don't do it. We're a human race. We're going to get along. Hey, I heard North and South Korea are going to meet. Well done, Mr. President, if you had anything to do with it. I heard a high-ranking intelligence officer met with North Korea. Cool. And if you want to take credit for it, fabulous. If world peace comes and they end that Korean War, doing good things, and keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully keep doing the bad things better. We'll see how it goes. What else I got for you? Hey, important note for our rehabilitation and our athletes of Steamboat. Steamboat Orthopedic Association and Orthopedics of Steamboat, boom, coming together, merging. That doctor crew is that's like an all-star squad of doctors. So if you're gonna need some medical work done, ligaments, bones, what have yous, check out that crew. They're gonna be coming together here shortly, and it's gonna be a magical thing for Steamboat. Check out the Steamboat Pilot today. Nice article in the paper about those guys, and that could be pretty cool. Local law enforcement making a very nice suggestion to all of you leaving for spring break, probably heading out tomorrow. Maybe you've already left. Lock up your establishment. Businesses, lock up your establishment. Get your keys back from seasonal employees and get your codes changed. If you got codes that you need to change for entries, change those codes before you leave. Residents, chat with your neighbors, you know thy neighbor, trust thy neighbor. Tell thy neighbor where your spare key is in case something goes wrong with your home while you're gone, just in case. And they can also keep an eye out on the place, okay? Trust my neighbors. I know some people are gone on spring break because of Facebook. So it's very strange to wonder, how could someone know you're gone? Very easy. You posted the pictures when you were at the airport, when you landed, when you got to the beach, and at dinner. So we know where you are. Hope you're having a good time, all you spring breakers. My neighborhood is safe. I'm, home security outside, inside. I sleep light. I hear things, and I got a little dog named Princess who barks at everything. So my place, my little cul-de-sac is secure. I hope yours is too. This weekend could be nice. We've got some music around town as well. Again, check out the happenings in the Steamboat Pilot today, as well as what's going on. And be sure to like, follow, share Hello Steamboat on Facebook. I know our numbers are going up. I'm getting some comments and feedbacks, and I appreciate it immensely. And again, if you're local in town or you're watching from afar and you know someone that would benefit from hanging out in the other chair with me, let us know. Tell them to get in touch with us. What do we got today? I got some local actors. I got Mike DeNova coming up here. He's going to let us know what he's got going on and what he's been doing and why he's doing what he's doing. You guys know I love to work on my golf game. The snow has melted. The courses are opening. And my man, Tommy Taylor, who was up at Rolling Stone this golf season, is going to pop in, and we're going to talk all things golf, because I can tell you I've picked his head for years and years and years. I think my game is coming along nicely. And then we'll see what else we can get going for you. I'm going to get The Rock up here. Rick and Rock Productions helped get this thing going, and everybody always wants to know, Tony, how do you look so good? How do you sound so good? I'm gonna show you why. The technical aspect of Hello Steamboat and all things audio for us as well. Rick and Rock Productions handle that, and they do a great job, as you can attest right now. I look good and I sound good, I'm sure. Good morning, Mom. I know you're peeking at us. Hopefully the kids are doing well. Coop, have a great day if you get to peek at this in school. Honey, I love you for being great and supportive. Someone asked me, Tony, are you really bettering yourself? I am, and let me clarify that. I'm not getting up cooking my lady breakfast or anything like that. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not that good. And baby steps. I'm pleasant. Let's just say that, because normally I'm very quiet, focused, or sleepwalking. You could decide, but I'm working on that, because when the weather changes and it's not snowing out and I don't have to get up and scrape the car or anything, it's much easier to get up and get dressed and be pleasant and get the day started off the right. So everyone should try that, You could drop a hello or give a wave when you're driving this morning. That's always a good one. I like waving to people. And don't get upset if they don't wave back. Maybe they don't notice, or they're not as friendly as you're being, okay? Because I used to do that, get a little tense. Why aren't they waving at me on 131? We're the only two on the road at this time. What else we got going on? I'm gonna try and get some yoga in. I told you guys that I've been reaching out to some yoga instructors, so that's something, again, I want to work on. I want to get the posture correct. Andy, hope we're looking good, sitting up straight. But I want to get that full backswing and the good follow through. And I think I need a little more core strength. And yes, the camera does add a few pounds, but I think it's fitting me perfectly, because I'm stealth, slim, fit, all right? If you want some assistance with that, I can tell you, eat right and exercise. That always helps me out, okay? Any scary movies? I got a little heads up from some people. A Quiet Place is a scary movie. Scary tension. So if you're into that, go check out that flick. I'm gonna try and talk to my man Harvey and see if I can poach some free tickets for some people, and maybe we can give those away tomorrow. We'll see what's happening. But I heard A Quiet Place is kind of scary. And here's something I'm curious about. I don't know how the rest of you are with scary movies. I don't do them. I just don't do them. And I can tell you why. As a young child, back in Long Island, New York, East Side, my mom, we went to a drive-in. I think it was the Rocky Point Drive-In. And we saw The Exorcist. And I was young. I'm not going to say how young, because child services might go after Mom. I'm sure there's statute limitations on that, but I was young and I never forgot it. And to this day, I still don't like The Exorcist. I don't like the remakes. I don't like part 1, 2, 3, The Awakening, The Sleeping, whatever it might be. If it says Exorcist, I don't like it. Oddly enough, my son, he loves them. Now I'm wondering, and you guys can give your feedback, thoughts, and comments, how early is it too early for the little guys, little girls, little kids to watch scary movies? I'm talking PG-13 stuff, but with a parent. I'm wondering if Stephen King, scary movie connoisseur, creator, I wonder if he started when he was a ute, little guy. Was he watching scary movies like The Birds or something, or even some of those Alfred Hitchcock stuff possibly? I don't know, but I know that my kid loves them, and I'm hoping he goes that path, maybe starts writing some scary movies. The Dad. Could be a good one. I want my kid to do things right and correctly. That could be pretty scary. So that's what we got going on. That's who we are. That's who I am. We got Rock. I got DeNova. Got Tom Taylor. Hello Steamboat. Stick around. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. Me, TC. And this is our new morning show, live for you on Facebook. Loaded up to YouTube post-show. Coming to you from the Chief Theater, the historic Chief Theater in downtown Steamboat Springs. Pop in, take a peek, come see what we got going on. We like it, and we're having a great time. What's up? I got some local acting talent I need to share with you. We got people here that are talented in Steamboat. As most of you know, you got to get to some cabaret or some improv, maybe a fun show or two. And you're going to meet a new and upcoming star. Hopefully we get our Steamboat feature film locked in at some point, maybe created by Rick and Rock Productions. And this has been one of my co-stars. Mike DeNova, come on down! Mr. DeNova, how are you, sir?
How you doing?
Very good. Good to see you, my man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for getting up and coming down. Of course. Not too far for you. I didn't take you out of your morning routine.
Oh no, I get to miss a little bit of work, which is always good.
Which is always good. So you're here in Steamboat now. I think you told me a little over a year, maybe.
I've actually been here for almost 3 years now.
3 years now. What are you doing here when you're not on stage?
I'm the maintenance supervisor for Mountain Village Apartments.
Okay.
And by supervisor, I mean I'm the entire maintenance staff.
I was gonna say.
So
you're an important person there.
yes.
How are your residents? How are your people? Do they call? Do they ask? Do they tell you what they want?
They'll usually call or email us if it's a minor thing.
Okay.
We do have an emergency line, and
Are you the emergency?
I am the emergency contact. So just this weekend we had somebody's pipe burst behind the
Okay.
shower and flooded their apartment, so I had to take care of that.
Okay, now, so you got the plumbing, or you reach out and grab the people that need to do the work?
So I can do basic repairs.
Okay.
So I was able to cap the problem
Yeah.
so that we could call a plumber, and we got a plumber in.
What's your background with this DIY knowledge that you got?
Most of what I learned from my father.
Okay.
He was very adamant about teaching me how to take care of,
Anything?
anything. So I'm very grateful to him
Yeah.
for teaching me all these things.
Okay. From
he-
car to house?
Yep. I mean, if it needed to be done,
Yeah.
he did it himself.
Yeah.
And I was right there with him, helping.
Yeah.
Or helping as best I could. So yeah,
How about in the kitchen? You cook food too?
I do.
You do?
Yes. I was actually a cook at a restaurant in upstate New York for a few years. So
Let's give that plug. Where was that? Which one?
that was yesterday's Royal in Sylvan Beach, New York.
Okay. Still in operation?
Last I checked, they were closed. The building was condemned. It was a very old historic building.
Okay. Did they relocate?
As far as I know, they did not.
They did not. Lost a great chef. Do we say chef or cook?
I would say cook. I'm not, I don't have a culinary degree or anything.
Right. Do you dress up the cheeseburger?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Single? Attached?
Single.
Ladies, I'm not saying it's a Hello Steamboat match game or anything, but the guy can fix. Can you fix really about anything? Go ahead and brag, can you?
Yeah. I can do simple electrical, plumbing. I fix all kinds of toilet problems and sinks and garbage disposals. I mean,
All right, and we cook. Cooking,
Cook,
anything?
yep.
All right. And then there's this acting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that come from?
You know, it was something I was always kind of interested in.
Okay.
I did have a minor role in a high school musical. I had like a couple lines.
Okay.
And then nothing much.
Now, were you talked into that musical, or was there the cute girl that was the lead?
It was actually my friend. It was our senior year, and he said, "This is our senior year. If we're gonna do something, let's try something new. This is the last year we can do this.
We can do it."
So he talked me into that, and
Okay.
I ended up having a good time.
Now,
So-
I always struggled with this, but actually I grew into liking it. Having a minor role, but going to every rehearsal.
Yeah, it's well, back in high school it was fun. You
Right.
know, I just go and flirt with all the girls who were in the drama club. You know,
Right,
so
right.
it wasn't too bad.
Do you still
for
do
me
that
then.
now?
You know, when I can. Most of the women here, you know, in the chief players, they're
Yeah.
married or
Yeah.
attached or whatever. so-
Right. We got to get some new single chief player ladies to join the club.
There you
My
go.
man Mike here. And so it starts in high school.
And then, it took a long break.
Yeah.
Last year for the cabaret, a friend of mine suggested that I go try out for it. So,
Now, I know Steamboat people, they'll rope anyone in that's talented, that they feel is talented. So what do you think you did? Or was it just your demeanor, your personality, hanging out with people that you met, that they were like, get this guy in camp, get him in the improv? How did that come about?
I like to think that I have a fairly good sense of humor,
Okay.
and I think that translated well to this individual. So
Sure, that works for you.
Yeah.
All right. And now, you gonna write some skit? Did you write a little skit? for
I
Cab,
did
or-
not write one this year.
Okay.
I wrote one last year, though.
Okay.
If anybody saw the cabaret, it was this skit in which the skiers and the snowboarders did not quite get along. So
You did that.
yes, that was mine.
What was your basis for that?
You know, it was. It's actually interesting. One of the gentlemen who was in cabaret
Yeah.
had broke his arm last year because a snowboarder ran into him, and he was a skier, and he had no nice things to say about
I know.
the snowboarders, and I
Yeah.
thought it's really kind of funny how we stereotype these
Individuals.
you know. So I decided to make a skit that accentuated and made it ridiculous to show how silly it is to think, all skiers are snobs and
Right.
all snowboarders are, dumb
Knuckle
idiots.
dragging, pants hanging. That's not who we are.
Yeah, right.
Do you ski or snowboard?
I do a little snowboarding. I only learned a year ago.
Okay.
so-
Did you ski prior?
I did not.
Never. Growing up in Buffalo, not doing the East Coast ice downhills.
Nope.
Didn't do that?
Never was really interested in it. My sister and her husband, then her boyfriend,
Yeah.
kind of taught me how to do it. So,
He did?
Yeah.
So, did you get up this winter and get involved in a little?
I did not. I had a ankle injury for most
Ah.
of the season. So.
Smart rest and rehab.
Right.
Now, did you pick snowboarding because, or did you not want to ski? How did you make your decision on what you wanted to do?
It was
or was it because of
mostly-
your skit?
No. It was mostly because my sister and her husband
Yeah.
were both snowboard instructors.
Okay.
It was I could get as many free lessons as I wanted.
Right.
So it made more sense to go that route than skiing.
Now, was it your sister that taught a little bit, or you as well, or her husband?
It was both of
of
them,
them?
but mostly her husband.
Now, is there a sibling rivalry? You guys good? Are you tight, or did you?
We're pretty close. We're basically complete opposites.
Older or younger?
She's younger than
How much younger?
I. 3 years.
Okay, mine's 4 years younger.
Mhm.
So I wonder if we might be similar. What did she get you in trouble a lot when you were little?
No. I was pretty mild-mannered as a kid.
Really?
And she would mostly get herself into trouble. And then she would get upset that I wasn't getting into trouble. And my mother would say, well, he's not doing anything wrong. I can't yell at him.
Right. How about birthdays? Being the younger sibling, did she get presents on your birthday?
She did not.
She did not. Mine did.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Tam. We'll bring that up later in the next family reunion. What's going on then for your acting coming up for us this season? I said, the Chief is here. You should probably be a part of the improv, right?
Well, yeah, that might be an idea.
He's not looking at us. That's
Yeah.
strange. There's something on his phone. Are you down with that? Maybe doing a little improv?
I think I'd like to try that.
Do you do any impressions?
Not really.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
Show me a Mario. Can I get a Mario?
It's a me, a Mario. Forgot about my Mario impression.
Always have the chief here. Well done. Any impressions that you're working on?
Oh, I'm always working
Yeah.
on stuff. So
Give me one that you're working on because I'm always working on some too.
you know, boy, it's hard to do these in front of a camera. You know?
Right? Especially on improv level.
Right. By the way, I liked your Obama earlier. So.
Yes, he did. Oh, that was bad. I'll work on it.
I guess I don't have any right now.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Jeeves?
Jeeves.
Jeeves. Well, that's just a character, but
Show me the Jeeves character, please.
Jeeves was one of the characters from the skit last year. He
Okay.
was a stuck-up snowboarder, and
A stuck-up snowboarder.
Oh, not snowboarder. Sorry, skier.
Thank you.
Yeah. And he was basically just like a rich jerk.
Like Biff from Connecticut?
Yeah. So he was just, hello, Byron.
Hello.
What a beautiful day we have today.
I agree.
Can you believe those nasty snowboarders?
Can't stand them.
I can't believe they let these peasants up on this mountain.
Our mountain of all places.
Absolutely.
Away with you, snowboarders. I like it.
Well, thank you. Thank
I
you.
like it. I think we're gonna, at some point, we're gonna work with the chief. I'm thinking we're gonna have maybe a Hello Steamboat stand-up session. I think we could pull this off because we've got some eclectic individuals with a rainbow of humor. Are you excited about Cabaret coming up?
I am.
Is that because Scott and Ryan are directing and handling it?
Oh, that certainly helps.
It is.
You know, yeah.
You didn't write anything,
I did not.
but so you're just gonna let them do whatever they want with you?
They'll tell me what to do, and I'll do my best.
Don't do that with Scott.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. I've been in some
He's got
precarious
some
situations.
weird requests sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was this one time at band camp. Oh, no.
Safe word, don't worry.
Okay, safe word. All right, so we're done with the acting. What are we doing when you're hanging out then? If you're not snowboarding, really, what are we gonna do this summer? You mountain biking? You got a golf game we got to work on?
Oh, I like doing hiking.
You're a hiker?
I enjoy fishing.
Okay. Been here a couple years. Did you get up? Have you been to the Causeway?
I have not.
Devil's Causeway. Friends of Mr. DeNova here, take him to the Causeway and let him go across first. Yeah?
Oh, boy.
Yeah? Okay. What's another trail you should do?
Gilpin.
Gilpin, definitely. You get a Stagecoach Lake, you got up around there.
I got up around
Got
there.
around there. Dinosaur, have you gotten out to Dinosaur
I have
at all?
not. That's one thing I'd really love to do is
Yeah.
check out Dinosaur.
People, he's right here. Ladies, he can cook, he can fix anything. How's your cleaning though? Are you good around the house, like the dusting and the vacuuming?
I know how.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way. I know how to clean.
Yeah. Not really up for it.
No, it's always something I say. Well, that you know the whole trick of soaking a pan for 7 days. You know?
Gotcha. All right, so now you have been here 3 years as well. Give me your impression and your feelings on mud season. Not being a local yet, because you only had 3 years on your
Right.
belt. I'm not giving you that even close.
Right.
But what do you think about mud season?
I know some people dislike mud season.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot less to do.
Right.
But what I like about mud season is it becomes it's people who live here. It becomes their town again.
Amen.
You know, there's no tourists.
And we love you,
It's
tourists.
yeah, we love the tourists,
Come
but
again.
but sometimes you want to get down Lincoln in less than an hour. So so it's nice having a little less traffic
Yeah.
and less people darting across the road.
Okay. 3 years you've been here. Give me your favorite restaurant that you like to go to. I'd like to give our people some pulls.
I like Noodles and More a lot.
Yes. Good call. Favorite dish out of that place right now?
I like the steak pho.
Ooh, the steak pho.
Yeah.
I haven't done the steak pho. I might have to try that.
That's
one.
very good.
Scary movie, humor, funny movies. What do you prefer?
I prefer funny movies
You
for
do?
the most part. I do watch scary movies occasionally.
You're okay with them?
I am okay with it. It's funny, you were talking about The Exorcist earlier. That was my first scary movie that I watched, and it almost ruined me as well.
Amen.
Yeah, that was not
Right.
a pleasant
right?
experience
Yeah.
as a kid.
Did you volunteer to go as alone? Like, yeah, I want to go. Oh no, I can't believe I went.
Oh no, we had the DVD. My
Yeah.
dad was like, "Let's watch this," and it was a comedy for him because he's just laughing at how scared I am. I had to get up and leave, sit in the other room. I was just not feeling it.
Well done, Mr. DeNova. Cheers. Your sister, you said she moved back to Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to get that out
Yep.
for the chief. He'd be happy to hear that. She gonna get back and visit anytime? We're gonna get to see her?
Oh, she'll certainly be visiting at some point.
And bring the husband.
Right.
Okay, let him come.
Right. She just went to London, so it'll probably be a little bit. She's got her traveling done for the year. I
She
think.
is. You get one trip to London. Call it good.
Oh, they just went on their honeymoon to Italy, so she's been getting around.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you said the husband, he used to do the snowcats while I was here. What's he doing now that they're back in?
He is an engineer now.
They're good.
Yep.
What was I going to ask you? Oh, man, I drew the blank. I don't know. I can't remember. I lost my question. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming on with us, man. Appreciate it. The snowboarding, I think we should get up there and maybe rip it up next year as snowboarders.
Absolutely.
Show people that we're good people.
That'd be great.
Good luck with Cabaret. Come back and see us.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mike DeNova. Hello, Steamboat. TC, we'll be right back after this. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. The chief is here, just so you want to know, so we got to put our game face on it. It's me, TC. Hello, Steamboat, coming to you live from Chief Theater, downtown Steamboat Springs, episode 4. I'm going to keep doing that until we get to like episode 10. I'm going to stop. Like I was saying, you were wondering, hey, how do you look so good, Tony? Why do you sound so good? How's this whole thing coming together? Rick and Rock Productions. And from Rick and Rock Productions, Rock, come on down.
Yeah.
Cameo its own. How are you, baby?
Can't get enough. You know?
No, well,
Getting as many hugs as possible.
this is true. Now, thank you.
Oh yeah, sure thing. Just a little bit of makeup, a little bit of power.
There it is. See, yeah, good. This
Excellent.
side, right? People don't realize this is the one. Can I brag on you real quick? Get to the Always Mountain Time Radio. We had a great time there. We're kicking butt. We're doing great radio ads for people. This one is making me sound great. People are like, how do your radio ads sound? So, this girl named Christina, amazing, AKA Rock. Fast forward, I moved to another location. We got some TV stuff going on. I'm thinking, who has audio, video knowledge and is cool? Rock. I beg, I plead, I dropped to a knee, I paid her off. She came with us. Next thing you know, we got Rick and Rock Productions. Rock.
Not too far off. You know,
Pretty
pretty
good?
close. I mean, a little more begging to what he's revealing, but no, it's good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a never-ending quest, though, of course. Looking good, sounding good. I mean, you already have it.
Thank you.
But how can I portray it? So that's
Yes.
my never-ending battle. And of course, as we get new equipment, new toys,
Yeah.
we're always playing with that idea, so it'll get even better.
Even.
Not to get your hopes up too much, but it's my goal.
Give the people the knowledge where the Rock came from, how she got these skills to do this set and all this
Oh, well, I
technical
mean,
stuff.
I think this really all stems from, let's see how many jobs and careers I can do in my entire life. So, you know, you start off as a Chuck E. Cheese rat, and then you go through a whole bunch of things. Let's see, chocolatier, cashier, phone representative, shipping manager. And then I was like, you know what? I got a decent voice. So I threw myself into radio. So I actually, in Chicago, went to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. So shout out to them, but they changed their name to the Illinois Media Center.
IMC.
That's right. So big shout out, Brandon Migalski. Happy belated birthday. That was yesterday.
Nice.
And big influence. Awesome group. So it was really about the sound, because what I liked is that no one expected this body to be with this voice.
Right. Did
So-
someone say, hey, you get into radio? How did...
It happened a lot when I was pretty much doing a lot of customer service and I'm talking to people. Everyone's like, oh, wow, do you do anything with that? I'm like, nah, I'm just kind of here, you know, doing my thing. And a lot of it actually came up when I was a chocolatier. So I had a dipping theater.
Now, yeah, what's a chocolatier?
Oh, a chocolatier. Yeah, that's right. It is a thing. Chocolatier. What you would do, because I worked for Godiva.
Okay.
And, or what some people called Go Diva.
Go Dave.
Go Diva or Godiva.
All right.
Either way, I loved our symbol. It was a naked lady riding on a horse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Our
like
thing was
that.
she decided to cut tax breaks like for the whole city in order. The king's like, no, and she's like, well, then I'm just going to go make a statement. Now I don't know exactly how they connected, but
Right.
everyone had a good time.
Okay.
But anyway, so then we get to that, and I just saw so many people. I made so many awesome confections. I just dipped chocolate literally as a theater. So I was in front of this fishbowl of a window and everything.
Get out.
I put on the hat. And then I'd be like, whoop, whoop, go in the white chocolate, go in the dark chocolate. Drizzle with one strawberry onto another. It was like, what? And then I'd be like, come on down, come get yours. Cone, single, huge, you name it. And a lot of people were like, you got to do something with that. So I
Yes.
figured, all right. I mean, I've already been to school a bunch of times, but.
Where is your
throw
school
back in.
from?
So,
What college?
Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
There you go, KU. Get that out for you
All right,
guys.
I know a little bit of that last basketball season was a little hectic, but did make the Final Four.
You did.
Whole other story, though,
Yeah.
hey? Still very proud. But decided to go back into school, and it was awesome. That was a really quick school, year course, but they got you into video, radio, and fast paced. So it's
Yeah.
not like you're sitting there for a long time waiting to get the experience. 2 weeks into the school, you're in the studio. And suddenly, I'm doing my announcement talking about how, you know, people and ZZ Top and a lot of classic rock songs I'm like talking about, and essentially you have to do a little teaser into the next song.
Yeah.
So I talk about how my mom met ZZ Top, and well, kind of yes and no. What happened, they left their luggage on the plane. She's a good deed woman, and she is so far from starstruck, not to mention hates classic rock. Not her thing, man. She likes classical,
Okay.
you know. But she goes, I'm going to do what I need to do as a flight attendant, and I'm going to do the right thing. I'm gonna bring this man his luggage. So she goes to the hotel, waits on him, made her wait in the lobby for like 3 hours. Now, by this time, she's like, oh no, this is not what I came down for. And it's true, but she's like, they probably thought I was a groupie. So she gets a little upset, but I have to share this story. So I share the story. It goes into ZZ Top, one of my favorite songs, and that's when someone heard me, and they point to the speaker above, and they go, who is this? It was me. I was doing the announcement. So right after that, it was just this huge push to get me
Wow.
there. And then, of course, you know, being in this town and only having so many media outlets, it took a while.
It did?
to get into that. Yeah, it took like 3 years of pounding on the door and saying, "You don't know this yet, but you want me." So, and after a little while, it finally worked. That all came down, and then, and this is where your story comes in. So I
Amen.
had a little bit of video experience.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Hey man, I know what's going on." I'm like, "Okay, well, I know a bit of audio. I'm getting better every day. But how about video? I need a little bit of help." And you promised me Rick. And since then, I've just been like flying in light years, learning all this camera stuff, different camera equipment. And so my favorite thing is really being there for everything.
Yeah.
Essentially, if you have a camera and stuff's going down, you're there. So before, I used to just work here. That's all I ever did.
Right.
Now I get to go to events and be like, "Ha-ha!" I see the Ponce game where people are flipping. I see Cowboy Downhills where same thing, people are flipping. Pretty much any time where people are biffing and flipping, I'm there.
Oh my gosh. Let me ask you, do you prefer or do you like the audio over the video or the video over the audio, or do you like the merging of both?
To me, they're two hand in hand.
They are.
But what I do emphasize slightly more, and which is why I continue to work on audio and want to improve even with this, is because if you're watching anything, and maybe you take your eyesight off of it, you're always able to listen.
Yeah.
So I got to make sure that when you're not looking at it, that you're not going, "Ooh, I
What
can't
is
listen to this." Or you go to start watching something, "And it sounds so bad," and you can't understand it. It turns people off.
Yeah.
So you gotta have that right voice. It's like your favorite radio station, and then somebody like this comes in and talks, and you're like, "I can't stand it. I cannot stand it." So boop, you flip it off. Not because you didn't like the song coming up.
Right.
You didn't even want to know what song was coming up with a voice like that. So that's why there's a bit of emphasis on audio, and that's just mine. But this is where Rick comes in,
Yeah.
and he's the video guy. So together, Rick
We
and
got
Rock,
this.
man.
We got this. How perfect is that? What has been your favorite event to cover since you've been here?
Oof. That's tough because, I mean, this being one of the first years I'm actually able to
Yeah.
get back into the market and back outside, I'm just thrilled to have the moments, you know?
Sure.
Anytime I can get outside or someone goes, "Well, you know, I think you can dig up some old footage or someone can send you some." I'm like, "No, get me out. Let me be out there, even if I'm just recording the river." I love doing that because, you know, you go out there even just once a month,
Yeah.
you see the change. So, I mean, honestly, but any major events that I really like, I love when a lot of people are around.
Sure.
Social interaction, and to be able to be behind the camera, and then I go, and they start pretty much instigating reactions out of people.
Yeah.
So then I put people on the spot, and they'll do either something awkward, or they won't know how to be, or they do something amazing, and you're like, gold. So that's why I like, because you'll keep rolling, even when you think you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And suddenly you get something like a bird pooping on reed. You just never know what can happen.
That is gold. You've been here long enough as well now. Tell me why you like mud season.
Hey, what I always tell people, mud season is the time for donuts in the parking lot and cartwheels in the store because of the room. You just can do it. I can sit there and pretend to be a ballerina in the middle of like Safeway or City Market, and it takes them 5 minutes to tell me to stop.
You're good with that.
Yeah. Very good.
The Rock, making Hello Steamboat what it is. If you see her having a donut in the street or doing a cartwheel, say hi to her. She might tell you a good joke as well. Rock, thank you for the time.
Anytime.
Appreciate it. Hello Steamboat. We'll be back. I got Loretta Conway coming in. She's going to give us all things tennis. Stick around. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. It's our new morning show coming to you live from the Chief Theater, downtown Steamboat Springs. You've just met Rock, and there's apparently a chance that I might lose my job already. 4 episodes in. Sucks. I'm gonna have to work on some things. But we're gonna get all things tennis covered right now. My new favorite friend who's gonna help me work on my pickleball game, Loretta Conway, come on down. Ba-ba-ba-da.
I like that. I like
Good to see you. Thank you for
that
coming.
intro.
Well,
You're
you know,
welcome.
it's something we're working on, and I know you don't mind
No,
me being a little crazy. So,
I like your craziness. Too.
thank you. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you.
This is strange to me because you're up, you're ready, and you're not in tennis gear doing a lesson at this time.
I'm trying to learn about delegation, and my job should be to get out in the community more.
well,
and I've got a great staff at the tennis
I was gonna
center.
say,
yeah.
so they're like, go ahead, go do that, your thing.
Yeah.
We'll handle it. Are you okay? Are you know,
I'm good.
You good?
But it's not just tennis anymore.
What's going on?
Pickleball,
I know.
cornhole,
I know.
dodgeball.
What are you doing?
And guess what we're doing?
What are you gonna do?
We're hosting the campers for Ride the Rockies in the tennis center.
You're putting them up inside?
Yes, they're going to camp out on courts 1 and 2 for 2 nights. So people think I'm crazy.
No, you're
I'm
innovative.
trying to show that the facility is our facility. It's the public facility.
Well done.
And we're going to get more people and more activities there.
Dodgeball?
Dodgeball, it's a city adult dodgeball tournament. It's going to be May 12th. So they're going to be playing dodgeball in the center. So we're open. You know, we have a lot of space.
Yeah.
And we want to be open to anything that doesn't damage the courts or the not the bubble anymore. Remember, people
Yeah,
call
I
it
was
the bubble.
in there when the bubble fell.
But
a
it's
couple
an
times.
actual structure now.
Absolutely.
It's not a bubble.
The snow actually slides down the side instead of accumulating on top and pushing the bubble down. I was there when it occurred.
Yeah, it slides off really well now.
Yeah.
It used to when we had clay courts indoors,
Mhm.
and the moisture from watering the clay would evaporate to the
Yes,
top.
it
It would
would rise.
rain on people. You used to work there.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you know all that.
So my tennis game, I'm not, but this pickleball.
Yeah,
Now here's the
it's-
thing. I'm
it's-
begging you now because our Harvey's Huddle crew of Harvey and Drew and myself, and there's a couple of, we're reaching that AARP. We're getting these little cards, and apparently pickleball we can do.
And you're being told you can't run all over a tennis court anymore?
Not supposed to.
Yes.
I'll feel it in the morning.
You'll
or
hurt
something.
yourself.
Yeah. And I live over by the center, and I always cut down that way to go the back way, and I see those courts, and when the weather gets nice, it is packed.
Packed. Friday afternoon,
Yeah.
3 to 5, and then Saturday and Sunday mornings,
Mm-hmm.
there's probably 50 to 100 people out there playing pickleball. And they're having a blast. It's very social.
Yeah.
If you're waiting to play and you don't know anybody, they'll pull you in.
Right?
You know, a little different than tennis. Tennis is a little more serious, I guess, and people come with who they're going to play with.
Good point.
And I love it. I mean, I'm a tennis player, but it's different.
Yeah.
Pickleball is much more social.
It is.
Yeah.
Is there singles pickleball? Or is it?
There is singles, and very few people play it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think I might enjoy that.
Me too.
Yeah, because you don't have that much court to cover.
Yeah.
But when people leave playing doubles, they're sweating.
Oh,
I mean,
it looks like a workout
it
for
is.
sure.
Because, if you played short court tennis really well with your angles and spins, you would get a workout. So that's
Right.
kind of what they do.
You're doing an amazing job.
Oh,
and
thank
I just
you.
wanna say, it
I
keeps working
love
around.
being at the center. I love Steamboat. We've been here 6 years.
Yeah.
Fallen in love with it.
Yeah.
I go visit my family in Chicago, Florida, California.
Yeah.
I'm always ready to come home.
I know the story, but tell the people how you got the facility. I don't want to say got it, but took over from the Swiggers.
Yeah, well, Jim and Stacy knew
Yeah.
they were going to retire in a
Yep.
few years, and word kind of got out there. He didn't want to put an ad out.
No.
He wanted to find the right people.
Yeah.
He heard about Bill, my husband, and his experience. We met him for dinner to interview Bill, and he started asking me questions, and he couldn't believe both of us had this pretty long history
Yeah,
in tennis.
yeah.
And in community tennis and recreational tennis, not in the highest level
Right,
of tennis.
right.
And he just thought we were a perfect fit and
Yeah.
that we would be good at running the center together.
Yes.
So he invited us here and he mentored us for several years.
Yeah.
And then we bought his business.
Yep.
And now we're working with the city to get our own contract. We just kind of
Nice.
inherited
His
Jim's contract.
existing contract.
So we're up now this year to get our own contract. So
Well, they obviously have to renegotiate on your behalf. Well, you have to step it up, like guaranteed monies, like the NFL, because
yeah.
from the events to, and I really want to talk real quick about the kids tournaments and things that you do
Yeah,
in
yeah.
camps, if you could.
And we have a special new program we just started.
Yeah, lay that out there.
So we knew that there were a lot of kids in the community that weren't using the center or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
didn't feel comfortable coming over there or maybe didn't have the funds, whatever the reason. But we met them because Soda Creek and Strawberry Park Elementary would occasionally bring their after-school kids
Yeah.
to the center, and they loved it. Many Hispanic children. There was a little bit of a language barrier, we knew, but we knew that we wanted to get them in the center because
Sure.
it's a public tennis center.
Yeah, yeah.
We applied to USTA Colorado, got a grant.
Yep.
It's called USTA Colorado Serves.
Okay.
And we're just trying to reach out to under-resourced families
Right.
that wouldn't have the money they think it takes to play tennis.
Right.
And we now have 46 children. We wanted 24, and we got 46 children applied, and they've been coming on Sunday afternoons.
Okay.
And they not only get tennis, but we split the time up between upstairs and downstairs, and
Yeah.
they do life skills
Yep.
activities. Like the first class was create your team agreement. And they drew a tennis court, and inside the court they put what they wanted the program to be about.
Right.
Fun, learning tennis, helping each other.
Right.
And on the outside they put things they didn't want in the program, which was bullying, hitting each other with a rack, things like that. They were so cute. They wrote it themselves on their agreement. And we have
Awesome.
it posted upstairs. And
Now, and for people who haven't been to the center or don't know, tell them what the upstairs is.
we
as well.
love, I mean,
Yeah.
that upstairs is my favorite part of
Me
the
too.
center. It holds about 200 people. It's a mezzanine that's open air
Yep.
and looks over the court so you can see everything happening, unlike many indoor tennis facilities.
Absolutely. There's no upper level to go watch
Right.
the matches being played. That's amazing. Let's get to this little cornhole event that we got.
Yeah,
coming up
yeah.
that You
so,
are helping.
So I'm a
spearhead.
Rotarian, very proud to be, and I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying it. But we are doing the first ever Rotary of Steamboat Cornhole Classic, and it's going to be May 19th on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, let me get
Yeah.
this right here.
The
Check it out,
kids
people.
play in the morning, and the adults play in the afternoon. And we have 60 sets of cornhole boards, so they're going to be all over the tennis center outside. We're going to have music. We're going to have a cookout. It's going to be fun for the whole family. So they can come to the tennis center and register a team.
Yep.
Adult teams are 60 and youth teams are 30.
Yep.
And a team is 2 people.
Yep.
And the grand prize for the adults is they win a trip to the National Cornhole Tournament.
American Cornhole League. I told you guys about it. See, I wasn't making this up. People thought I was joking.
Yeah,
but
I didn't know there was one.
Wasn't a little pipe dream I had.
Who wouldn't want to go? I mean, it's near Asheville, North Carolina. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful part of the country.
Beautiful, yeah.
So we're going to give money for airfare and lodging
Yep.
and the entry to the tournament
Yep,
for
and
2 people.
Yeah, and the Rotary of North Carolina is assisting us. I'm working with those guys, so I told them to check online and check out the Hello Steamboat, so you know I'm not BSing you. This is legit. Look, we got the trophy. I got a court
I'm
chair.
excited about hosting it. I think
Yeah.
it'll be really fun. We figure we can put about 12 cornhole matches on one tennis court, sideways.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got lots of room to spread out and play.
Man, I hope I can get Hello Steamboat to go down there and film
Yeah,
some of that.
that would
'cause
be
that's gonna
awesome.
be good. And I believe we said weather's not going to mess with us. If it's
No.
beautiful, we're outside. If it's
Yeah,
bad, we're inside.
We're inside if it's bad weather, yeah.
And we don't want to put this on Steamboat time. Let's get registered ASAP.
Yes, we need teams to register right away.
Where do they go to register?
They come to the tennis center, 2500 Pine Grove Road,
Okay.
or you can go on our website. It's steamboat10s.com, and the registration forms are right there. You can print them and then bring them in or email them to me.
Email them as well. Okay, let's get signed up. Find your team, guys. Seriously, you win this thing, we're sending you to the American Cornhole League tournament in Cherokee, North Carolina, at Harrah's. Not Nebraska. Cherokee, North Carolina. Harrah's, Cherokee in North Carolina. Hey, represent Steamboat. You got to make it happen, okay? Let's talk tennis going on right now.
Yeah.
Like
So-
American tennis, like Brian Harvey
Yep.
Tuttle. He said he struggles with tennis because American men aren't winning. He was fine when Venus and Serena were doing their thing. I was trying to explain to him the youngins are coming.
Yeah.
I got you here, and I know you probably have a little knowledge. Can you back me up? Our American game, is it improving?
I feel it's cyclical and that we will have a crop of Americans, men and women. I mean, there are some women now showing.
Yeah. And Serena's on I'm a Mommy Now tour, so her game is going to change.
I think so, but I
Right.
think she's still going to be in it. I feel she's still got the drive to play,
Yeah.
so we'll see what happens with her. I do think there is a little bit of difference in America versus some other countries. I think
What do you think?
sometimes the kids aren't hungry enough to make it all the way. It takes so much.
Is it? Do you think
drive
because of the
and
other sports available that they can go
maybe
participate in?
in America they have so many things to do. Here in Steamboat, but we think that's a good thing when they're young.
Yeah.
And then when they get to be 15, 16, they better kind of hone in on a
Now let me ask you
sport.
that when it comes to tennis, as you've worked with the youth, because Brian and I, we've got 8 and 9-year-olds, and we're saying go play, do everything.
Yes, they should play lots of sports, lots
Now,
of different things.
Do you see the little ones like when they're 8, 9, or 10? You're like, 3 years, I want that one to. Do you,
We
do you
think
see
we
that?
do,
Yeah.
but it's been proven. I've heard some of the best coaches in the world say, and people that have studied children in school and stuff, you really can't decide who's going to be the best athlete at that
Right.
age. They change.
Yeah.
Adolescents, they get a whole new body, and you got to be almost retraining them after they reach puberty.
How about our Steamboat high school tennis teams? You like what you see from that? those
Yeah,
squads?
we have some great new talent coming up. So
Okay.
I'm excited about that.
Okay.
The boys team, actually, Bill, for the
Yep.
first time, is going to coach the
Yep.
boys team.
Mr. Aragon has retired.
Yeah,
hung up
he's
his racket.
retired, and he's ready to help in any way he can. But we have got some young guys coming up. I don't know if you'll have to come over and
Oh,
meet
absolutely.
some of them.
We're gonna have you help us with this pickball. Anything else you want to get out real quick before we?
We
get
have
moving on?
we have 2 nonprofits that
Okay.
help us at the center. One is the Steamboat Springs Pickleball Association.
Right.
One is the Steamboat Tennis Association.
Okay.
They do awesome things in the community.
Yeah.
And if you join either one, we now offer a new benefit. You get 10% off any of your court rentals. Because we believe in these nonprofits so much, we want to help them get stronger.
Awesome.
Because they do all kind of great things in
Yeah.
the community. So, yeah, they one of them's having a Cinco de Mayo social.
Okay.
If you want to just come by, it's $10.
Yep.
We're gonna have drinks
Yep.
and food and a round robin, and that's on May 4th, Friday,
the
May
pickleball
4th.
or tennis?
No, that's tennis. So come over and play. I'd like to see you play, Tony.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna come play. I'm gonna bring Harvey, maybe Drew,
Yeah,
because
that would be
Harvey said he
awesome.
used to play. So
That would be
we'll
so
pull it
much
out.
fun.
Will you take a little time
Yes.
and show us a little
Yep,
bit?
I sure will.
Love it. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Loretta
Thank you.
Conway, Steamboat Tennis Center. Get over, play, and check it out, and sign up for the cornhole tournament May 19th. Steamboat Tennis 10s.com, or just stop in and see Loretta. Okay. Hello, Steamboat. Loretta, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back after this. Stick around. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hi, welcome back to Hello Steamboat. I'm the host now. Tony got fired. He's my guest. Hi, welcome to the Hello Steamboat show.
What's up,
Tony.
man? How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, we're gonna take it to the end of the show here.
Yeah.
I wore ankle socks for the occasion.
I got some wool. It's smart.
Tony,
What? Up, homie?
having fun?
Yeah, I kind of dig. This is a different angle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really feel in control. No.
It's okay. Just take a deep breath. You know, we're not clowns parlance. We say in with the love, out with the jive.
I kind of want to keep it low.
In with the love, hold the love, out with the jive. We do that after we drop.
You do?
Yeah, we do it a lot.
All right.
So, some questions.
Yeah.
Some cutting edge. So, I was listening to Harvey's Huddle yesterday on the
Ooh.
drive home from work.
Yeah.
And I heard you and Harv talking hockey. My sport.
I know.
Love. Die-hard Sabres fan. Worst team in the league. Sorry.
Still.
Tanking. They haven't got over the tanking.
Does it trust the process with them too?
I don't trust that process. No, I trust the Bills process, not the Sabres process.
All right.
I was a little surprised that Harv did not know there were 2 refs and 2 linesmen.
It's all on you, Harv.
Kind of calling you out, Harvey. And then he
explain
had
it.
to go with, Parker only plays in the D League.
Oh,
I'm
he
like,
did throw that
well,
out.
first of all,
Uh-oh.
I am not playing in any league right now, so meh.
Nah.
And when I do, I'm a B leaguer.
B-League, homie.
B. We're not clowns. 2002 champions.
Got the hardware to prove it,
Mark
son.
Hermasinski was on that team. John Lepore was on that team.
Skate with pride, Harv.
Kelly Bomer. Ben Franco.
What up, Franco? You guys were devastating that team,
We
right?
were awesome, and we had fun with purple clown jerseys, man. You've worn one.
I have worn the...
Yeah.
I was a part of it
Anyway,
at one point.
I love hockey, and I love that you're starting to love hockey.
You guys are kind of maniacs on...
Whew.
And you're a big man, too, so I'm thinking you on skates with all that gear on?
I'm intimidating.
You're like...
Until you see me skate. Like, dude can't even skate backwards.
You can't?
Not well. I don't play D. I play offense.
You just go
I
forward?
just go forward. I got slick hands, baby.
Are there any spots on your team? I think I don't skate.
Baby. We'll get you out there. So here's the thing.
I'm no PK Subban.
Way back in the day, it was called a over 30 A-B league.
Get out.
You had to be over 30 to play.
Okay.
And it was an A-B combo. And I had I grew up playing street hockey, but I never played ice hockey. I
Right.
could not skate. They were short some players. And
Okay.
I was working for Terry Ostrom at the time, and he's a good buddy of mine, and he's a really good hockey player. He said, play, we need bodies.
Okay.
I was like 25. I was like, okay. I had like hardly any gear, but I could play. And without even being able to stop or go backwards, in an AB 30-plus league, I scored 7 goals in my first 7 games. I'd park myself in front of the net,
Yeah.
they'd feed me, and bink!
That's it.
And then I'd fall.
Is that the
I haven't asked you
celebration?
any questions. How's it feel to be a chief board member?
That I love.
Great.
That I truly love because I get to play on this stage often, and I've been going back and looking at some videos, and we pull in some good crowds.
We do.
And that is, I'm appreciative of our community support, the businesses that support us,
Yeah.
and of course you organizing and keeping us together. I love it, and I'm not letting that seat go.
Let's
anytime
discuss
soon.
this in our board meeting, which we have in an hour from now.
God.
Yes. All right.
We can
Well,
do that.
thanks, Tony, for being my guest.
Thank
Wrapping
you,
it up
buddies.
here.
Yes.
Hello, Steamboat. Thanks
Yep.
for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, episode 5. Later.